Elise through to Koundé, down the right. Attempt to cross, prevented by Niakate there, but just couldn't stop it running out for the first French corner of the game. Got options to take this one. It's swung in by Elise at the near post. Nicholas Jackson with the defensive touch. Not sure what the decision is now. Looked to me like Jackson turned that around for another corner. Goal kick given. Mexican wave is making its way around the MetLife Stadium. Each to their own. For me, it's the mark of a boring game of football, which this certainly hasn't been in the first 21 minutes. We'll regrettably be approaching the first hydration break very shortly. It's Koulibaly for Senegal. To Lamine Camara. Dictator of the Senegal midfield, but he hasn't had too much of the ball so far in this game. Lamine Camara. It's a clearance by Upamecano, looking for Mbappe. Brought down by Lamine Camara. Koulibaly. Niakate. Now Diouf. Bit of fortune about that one. It's just wrong-footed Tchouameni and made its way through to its target. Then Jackson, as he tried to turn, doesn't come off. France could counter here with Kylian Mbappe going down the left. He's worked it through to Rabiot, and then a foot in by Ziastra is behind for another France corner. Mbappe takes it early and short to Elise, who was coming across. Back with Mbappe. Laid to the edge of the box for Doué. Faked the shot, and then as he tries to cut inside, it's Idrissa Gueye winning the ball again. And now out to Pape Gueye. It's timed the pass. Can the runner Ismail Assar get away from Upamecano? No, not quite. 1-2 with Elise, who's dropped back to defend. The Bayern teammates will work this ball out together. Now Elise's gone for the big switch for Ousmane Dembele, who's pulled out to the right in Elise's absence, but it's defended well by El Hadj Malick Diouf and sent back to Edouard Mendy. Now Koulibaly. Back to Mendy. Well, he's taken a risk there, and the pass only just away from Mbappe, which would have had the goal gaping had it rolled into the path of the French captain and striker. Mendy just took a little bit too much time as he was pressed there, and then pass in a panic, which rolled just over the toes of Mbappe. Mendy was out of his goal. Senegal get away with it, and now looks like they're going to have the final attack before the hydration break. Well, no, because there's no foul given there as it's played into the feet of Ismail Assar, and he goes down. So France will come away with the ball. Tchouameni. Koundé. Infield to Upamecano. Tchouameni. Into the feet of Mbappe. Turns. Diving in is El Hadj Malick Diouf, and he's won it fairly. Good tackle. And he's rolled it down the left for the run of Jackson. Still going Jackson. Oh, he's hit the post. He's come off the back of Maignan and gone out for a corner. That could have ended up anywhere. Industrial stuff from Nicholas Jackson. It's a really good run down the left. Just going to have another look. It comes from the brilliant tackle from El Hadj Malick Diouf, and then slips it through down the left for Jackson. Little step over, and he bursts
that opening 25 minutes. France dominated possession, 61%. But 2 shots for Senegal, just the one from France. Neither side has had a shot on target just yet, and 2 corners each so far. Heading into that hydration break. Group I continues this evening with the other 2 teams in this section. Iraq taking on Norway in Boston. Match day 2, we'll see France and Iraq. That one is in Philly. Senegal get to stay here, actually. They'll be back in this location, New York, New Jersey and East Rutherford, when they take on Norway. And then match day 3 sees Norway take on France in Boston, where Senegal will head up to Canada and they will face Iraq in that final game. Didier Deschamps down there giving a few instructions to his team. Pretty relaxed France team down there. Senegal getting a few more clear instructions. Bit of a huddle going on around Pap Chow. Didier Deschamps, the only living man to win the World Cup as both a player and a manager, is the outgoing French head coach. He'll be replaced by Zinedine Zidane. Deschamps can make himself the winningmost manager in this tournament. He has 14 wins and is chasing down the 16 of Helmut Schön. So 3 more wins in this tournament to put Didier Deschamps top of the pile. Great atmosphere around the place. Senegal very much bringing the party, but no shortage of red, white and blue from the French around the place too. The 1998 and 2018 champions France. Runners up twice too. Obviously most recently last time out in that penalty shootout. What a memorable game that was in Qatar. France had done largely nothing until Kylian Mbappe scored twice in 94 seconds. Senegal didn't qualify in this tournament until 2002, but have been regulars now since 2016. And everyone is rehydrated, and we are going to get back underway with that throw-in, which looks like it might go along here from Moussa Niakate. Referee just having a little bit with Michael Elise there on the edge of the penalty area. Niakate. Bit of a crowd scene in the 6-yard box. Referee still separating players. Koulibaly is causing issues at the near post, marked by Rabiot. Headed away by Doué. Mbappe tries to bring it clear, can't. Then Dembele gets on the ball for France and he is fouled by Gana Gueye. And it's going to be a free kick to France midway inside their own half, as the clock ticks past half an hour here in New York, New Jersey. Senegal have won it back. Jackson looks for Sarr, edge of the penalty area. Sarr was slipping as he shot, just falling backwards. Ismaila Sarr, that was half a chance. Senegal continue to ask questions. France lose possession again. That's poor. Lamine Camara has it. Ball in field to Pap Gueye. Koulibaly on the halfway line. Just a Gana Gueye helps it on to Diatta. Ball into the feet of Sarr. Can't quite keep it in. Last touch came off. Desiree Doué threw into Senegal. Kamara. Out to the left back, Malik Diouf. Sadio Mane is fouled by Jules Koundé. Koundé was just too close to the former Liverpool man there. Free kick's taken quickly down the channel for Jackson. Jackson in the penalty area. Upamecano sticks out the long leg, gets a toe on it, then hacks it clear. Not very convincing though. It's picked up again by Senegal. Papke, Niakate. Papke again, looking for the run this time of Mane, but that was an ambitious pass from Papke. Through to the goalkeeper, Mike Mannion. France have it midway inside their own half. Rabiot. Out to Koundé. Koundé onto Elise. French attackers, that four up top, Dembele, Elise, Mbappe, Doué, have all really struggled to get any kind of quality ball here in this first half. Been very much strangled by the shape and work rate of Senegal. Tchouameni out to Upamecano. Dembele looks for Koundé, who can't keep it in. Poor pass. And there, in a nutshell, was just a little symptom of how and why France have struggled in the opening 33 minutes here. Long ball forward. Good centre-forward play from Jackson initially, but again Upamecano relishes the physical battle this time. Relieved Nicholas Jackson of the ball. Onto Theo Hernandez. Saliba. Rabiot moves it on to Theo Upamecano. Poor pass. Senegal have it back. Oh, not a great decision in there from Papke. Just knocked it back to his goalkeeper from about 30 yards. It was much easier to go forwards. As a result, Mendy scooped it up into the sky. And Senegal surrendered possession there a little bit, but Upamecano's header has gone out on the far side for a throw-in. Didier Deschamps looks a little bit frustrated down there in his technical area. Things not quite gelled. Nicholas Jackson is away from Tchouameni. Tchouameni pulled him back. Jackson did him a favour by staying on his feet there. Senegal still have it. Right back Diatta does well. He's pulled back too. Sarr, overlap and run, poor pass. Lamine Camara was the man on the overlap, but it was a heavy pass from Ismaila Sarr. Again, Senegal get into a good position. Waste the opportunity. France 0, Senegal 0 here in this Group I game. You will be able to watch it through your local broadcaster. 3 attempts on goal for Senegal. Just 1 from France, but nothing on target from either side. Nicholas Jackson, the closest we've come when he struck the foot of the post. An effort that nearly went back in off the goalkeeper on the rebound. Koundé, ball forward. Now then, Mbappe's the other side of Koulibaly, but Koulibaly has picked it up. Tchouameni. The space for Doué. Doué's got support from Theo Hernandez. 30 yards out left hand side. Back to Doué. Doué's chased back by Ismaila Sarr. Enthusiastic defending. Koundé tries the other side. Koundé comes in field. He can't win the ball though. He's run out of it by El Hadj Malik Diouf. Mane wants a foul, not given. France have it back. Game just opened up slightly for 30 seconds. Now Senegal have it. Papke moves out to this right-hand side in Diatta. And Lamine Camara just slows it down, rolls it back in to Koulibaly. Niakate will allow Idrissa Gana Gay to take over. 36 years old now, just a Ghana game. Doesn't play like it. Diatta's made a good run. Steps inside Doué. Drives on. Kamara. Pass was close to Dembele. Dembele was interested in nicking that. Couldn't quite get there. Now Mane has it. Mane, 25 yards out, left of centre. Just drops it off to Pape Gueye. Pape Gueye with Koundé in front of him. Drops the shoulder, then goes square to Ghana Gueye. Out to this right-hand side, Koulibaly. Pape Gueye with an ambitious pass, not read at all, probably overhit too. And it's out for a goal kick to France. 37 minutes gone. France 0, Senegal 0. In this opening game of Group I. Ball is at the feet of the French goalkeeper Mike Maignan. Senegal just allowing him possession as he assesses his options. Then goes long, looking for Elise, but it's far too easy over there for Malik Diouf to pick up for Senegal. Mane slides in with a tackle to retrieve possession. And Malik Diouf knocks it back to Mendy. Mendy's closed down by Dembele. Has to go long for Ismaila Sarr. Header is won by Hernandez in the left back area. Throw in down in front of Senegalese technical area. Down the line comes Crépin Diatta. He's got support from Sarr. Sarr's in the penalty area. He's not going to get there though. It's another wasted opportunity. Crépin Diatta's pass was overhit. And William Saliba got across, got his body in between the ball and Ismaila Sarr. Watch out for another goal kick to France. Again, Maignan goes long. Again, possession straight back to Senegal. Mendy. This time rolls it out to Koulibaly, who gives it to Ghana Gueye. Diatta. Rabiot gets in with a tackle on Pape Gueye. Good pressure from Adrien Rabiot. Seen a few shots of Arsene Wenger up here in the stands in East Rutherford. Ismaila Sarr's turned away from a couple of players and he's going to have a drive at Hernandez. Comes in field. Sarr is fouled. Referee's played an advantage. Shot comes in. We're going to have a shot on target, and that was it. Sadio Mane from distance, straight at Mike Maignan. Ismaila Sarr stayed down. France on the attack. Elise skips past the challenge. Has Koundé for company. Now he has a chance for the French. Koundé into the penalty area. Pulls it back behind everybody. Total waste from Koundé. Rabiot. Oh, and the referee stopped the game with France on the attack. As Ismaila Sarr hasn't moved after that initial foul in the build-up to Sadio Mane's shot. Wasn't foul, looked like it was called by William Saliba. I thought the referee had played an advantage. It looks like the referee waved it away completely, which is not the right decision. It was definitely a foul, but the advantage was okay before Mane hit the goalkeeper from 25 yards. At the other end, a really good overlapping run from Jules Koundé. Had three options in the box. Problem was everyone had gone forwards and he pulled it back, enabling Senegal to clear. So Ismaila Sarr is down. A couple of members of the Senegalese medical team there attending to him. He will be okay. It was a boot on the top of his foot from William Saliba. Probably have to spend a minute off, I think, on the grounds that the foul wasn't given. Ali Reza Fagani is just explaining to him. Ismail Assar's not impressed. Every player so far in this tournament who's had to go off having been kicked has protested the entire time. But Sarr will have to go up. And we will restart with a drop ball midway inside the Senegalese half, which the referee is going to drop at the feet of Aurelien Tchouameni. And we are back underway. 3.5 minutes of the 45 to play. Probably at least 4 minutes added on, I would have thought. Hydration break. And then that little break in play. Referee's going to play an advantage again. This time for France. Doué, edge of the box. Gets the ball back off Hernandez. Doué. Into the feet of Mbappe. No room for Mbappe. Pape with a tackle. No foul. Referee once again has played an advantage. And now he's given the ball to France for a handball. I think basically Pape awarded himself a free kick. Then put his hand on the ball in doing so. As the referee's played an advantage, he's then given the handball against Pape. Senegal will be furious if anything comes of this. It's one of the best opportunities France have had to put the ball in the box. Dembele and Elise are over the free kick. It's level with the corner of the box. It's about 35 yards out. Might be a little bit too far out for his shot. Elise has moved away, so it's going to be Ousmane Dembele, the Ballon d'Or winner. Has he got anything here that can break the deadlock? Dembele in towards the back post, headed clear. Too easy. Great defending, Koulibaly. France try and keep the ball in the Senegal area. Mbappe sliding tackle, this time from Pape. Rabiot picks it up. Senegal defending well here as France enjoy a little bit of possession. Elise. Wide to Koundé. Back to Elise. Dembele this time, right-hand touchline. He's going to run at Mane. Does Mane. Whips the ball in. Oh, and Koulibaly guessed it that. He's put it behind for a corner. That could have gone anywhere off Kalidou Koulibaly. In the end, he just allowed the ball to hit him on the knees, really. He's in the middle of his goal, 6 yards out. It's gone behind for a France corner. Final 60 seconds of the 45. Corner comes in, straight into the hands of Mendy. Really poor. It was Michael Elise who put the ball in. Senegal with the goal.
Final minute of the 45. I suspect we'll see about 5 added on. Niakate into the feet of Idrissa Gueye, gets it back. Edouard Mendy. Niakate into the feet of Idrissa Gueye. Lamine Camara makes a run, but the long ball is cut out. Rabiot brings it away for France. 6 added minutes here at the end of the 45. Theo Hernandez. Infield to Elise. Gueye forces him back. Run to the right for Koundé. interesting as this one just goes out for a Senegalese throw-in. The French setup in which Elise, the right winger, keeps vacating that space and allowing either Dembele, the number 10, or Koundé, the right back, to move into it before they try and pick the pass out there. Senegal throw-in is left to Niakate to take, so maybe trying to get some distance on this. They certainly have, nearly to the halfway line. Saliba heads it back towards Senegalese. Diatta. Infield for Idrissa Gueye, plenty of space. Too much on the pass for Mane. Rabiot. Dembele. Try to use Doué on his left. Cut out by Diatta. And tries to slip a pass through to Lamine Camara, defended by Saliba, only out for a Senegal throw-in. Moves right into the Senegal dugout. Throw to come. 2 minutes of the 6 added on have been played. Diatta back to Koulibaly. Mendy. Mendy's kick. Looks for Sarr. Intercepted by Theo Hernandez, back to the goalkeeper Maignan. First time kick into no man's land as France are concerned, really. Rapiguet intercepts. Just asked a bit much though of Kamara there. Then Rabiot loses out for France. Oh, and Ismaila Sarr just skipped through the legs of Theo Hernandez, and surely there's a shirt pull there by Doué. Referee hasn't even given a foul. I mean, that for me was a clear foul, yellow card. Sarr got the nutmeg on Theo Hernandez, and then as he was running away, Doué just pulls back the shirt. Hernandez tries to play it forward beyond Mbappe. It runs through to Mendy. Niakate. To Diouf, the left back. Just try to slip it through to Mane. Saliba, Tchouameni. One-two with Rabiot. Koundé. With Meccano. Dembele turns to Koundé. Cross is beyond Mbappe and will just bounce out for a throw-in on the Senegal right. Mbappe frustrated with that cross. It rather sums up the French's first half. One-two from the throw, and then the taker, Diatta, tries to launch it forward for Senegal, but it's cut out by Elise. In the centre, Upamecano to Koundé. Upamecano now to Tchouameni, who stands right on the centre circle. Fits into the feet of Doué. Theo Hernandez. Doué again. Infield to Tchouameni. Elise, Dembele, Koundé, trying to put it around the corner first time for Elise again, and it's just cut out by Senegal and hooked clear by Niakate. Dembele tries to visit through in the final seconds of this half. Cut out by Senegal, Niakate to Diouf. Idrissa Gueye to Koulibaly. Diatta. On the turn is Lamine Camara. Last chance of the half will probably go Senegal's way. Well, I said that before the hydration break and almost talked it out. They were countered. Here's Diouf. Through to Mane. Pull back. Ismaila Sarr. How's he missed? Oh my word. Right on the stroke of half time. Another golden opportunity falls the way of Ismaila Sarr. Oh, he has been wasteful for Senegal in this first half. But this is the pick of the bunch. Mane gets in down the left, pulls it back as a little defensive touch that sees the ball just bounce up so nicely for Sarr, who arrives unmarked. He tries to just side foot it in. He only needs to get a touch on it. He needs to get himself over it though. The ball is bouncing. And he gets underneath it with the side of his foot and puts it straight over the crossbar. And now, a couple of his teammates are having to console him on the way in because the half-time whistle has gone. It's France 0, Senegal 0. But it really should be France 0, Senegal 1. Big chance, but a big half for the maybe, maybe not African champions. And France, they've got to go back to the drawing board ahead of the second half, which will be live here on Flash Score in about 15 minutes.
Thank you very much. That'll do. Sport.
Ah,